Hey guys, this is the new 14 Pro Max, and this is a 15 Pro Max. So, you will see if you observe it closely, the bezel size are a little smaller, and the overall size of the phone is a little smaller. Maybe not too much to be visible to naked eye. Main difference is it has USB-C, Type C. Finally, we have C compared to the Lightning before, and the Pro series only had um, the fastest, like USB-C, and the regular iPhone 15. Another difference is, this is I got the black one, and this doesn't get a lot of smudges and fingerprints. The black one gets more than the white lighter color, like the titanium or the white. Compared to this, I had a white on 14 Pro Max, which is pretty decent, but it has stainless steel edges, so that's why it has a lot of smudges and fingerprints. Another difference is you will notice here the action button. So with the action button, you can you long press ring, long press silent. You can go and check on this, change this the function on the setting. You can just switch based on your needs, and there is a whole lot of functions you can unlock if you can go to a shortcut, and then from shortcut you can open any app. It um, the cameras, charging speed is same. The cameras, it's a little weird. I mean, we don't have any 3x telephoto lens, which is like most preferred one. Other than that, the ultra wide is same. Computation photography has changed a little bit, so you will find difference in color temperature, and shutter speed is fine. By default, the main lens it takes photo uh, of 24 megapixel, bending down from 48 megapixel. So, and then you can change the focal length right from there on the for 1x. You get 2x and 5x. I compared photos from 14 Pro Max and 15 Pro Max. There is not a huge difference. A little bit difference because of the 24 and 12 megapixel difference. You get 24 megapixel photos here, and compared to the 12 megapixel on the 14 Pro Max. But it's not a huge difference that you should switch from this to this one and losing money. If you have 14 Pro Max, I would suggest you keep this, because a lot of tests shows this 15 Pro Max, the A17 Pro, is more power consuming, more power hungry. It hasn't been optimized well. So, and this the A16 has been optimized pretty well for the past 1 year. So although the battery is not as good as this 13 Pro Max, but still better than the 15 Pro Max. One thing I appreciate Apple is because of the the decreased weight, because of the material, and this feels so nice to hold because of the edges. They're rounded off, not as sharp as it is used to be on the 14 Pro Max. But again, as you can expect with the iPhones, not huge difference, that you should you know have to change your phone unless you really want the best of best every year. I don't see a valid reason to upgrade. I bought this from one of my friend. um, I'm helping just to educate people that you do not have to buy a 15 Pro Max if you have a 14 Pro Max. There's not much difference, and if you have the money, then go for it. But just my opinion. Unless you have if you're in the U.S. and you have carrier deals going on like AT&T, Verizon, they have $1,000 trade-in option, then you can go for it. It's a good deal, but you'll be locked to a new contract for next 3 years. But again, if you're on 14 Pro Max, it's man, there's no point in going to the 15 Pro Max. A little bit nicer photos, USB-C with the different action button. Apple's, they always every year incremental changes, not much difference. One notable difference that I have noticed is the HDR performance. The HDR is remarkably better than the last year. I'm going to show you guys. As you can see, before we used to shoot photos of outside, it used to get blown out. Now you it doesn't get blown out. So let me see, show you with the 14 Pro Max. The difference is you get more details. Again, it shows ever so negligible. You see more sharpness, over sharpening going on, more noise is well controlled in the shadows. So these are the difference. You will, unless you pixel peep, you are really not going to notice anything. And then during broad daylight, pretty much every phone, they take similar photos depending on your taste of color temperature, the style. You will be choosing one camera over the other. But again, complicated situations, especially handling HDR if you're taking a photo from inside the house to outside on a with a brightly lit background, the 15 Pro Max has improved a lot. But again, not as good as the Vivos and Huawei's and Honors and Samsung's HDR, but improved a lot. That's the truth. And then the over sharpening is still there on the 14 Pro Max. I hope this piece of video gives you a lot more information to make you a wiser decision. Thanks. Have a good day. Peace.